In today's video, I'm going to tell you about how you can learn tax concepts more effectively. First thing you should do is understand the purpose of whatever tax concept you're trying to learn. When I'm trying to learn new concepts, especially tax concepts, the first thing I'm trying to figure out is, why do we need this rule? What happened that required Congress to make this rule or the IRS to issue this kind of guidance? Or what problem is being solved by this concept? The next thing that I try to do is learn how this concept is not only going to impact the business, but how does it impact its owners? Where does it show up on the tax return? Does it even show up on the tax return, or does it impact something else that's completely outside of the tax return? Is it something I need to track outside of the tax return just in case it comes up later on down the line when something is sold or something else happens in the business? And how is it going to impact the owners? Is it something that is going to impact the owners? Does it flow through to the business owner's tax return? Is it going to cause the owners to pay more tax, or is it going to save tax for the owners? And lastly, once you figure all of that out, explain it to somebody else. You know what the purpose is, you know how it impacts the business, you know how it impacts the owners, but can you explain that to somebody that doesn't work in the tax industry and has no background and no basic understanding of how taxes work, in a way that they get it, they understand it, and it makes them say, oh, okay, now whether they retain it or not is not your issue. Does it make sense to them? Or when you start talking about it, do their eyes gloss over a little bit, like when my brother is telling me about stormwater management? To recap, in order for you to learn tax concepts effectively, figure out the purpose, what is it for, understand how it impacts all of the returns that it shows up on, if it does even show up on any returns, and then explain it to somebody else to a point where they actually understand it. That's all I have for this video. If you like this one and you want to see more like it, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can be notified anytime I post another video. Until the next one, bye.